After traveling through the night, their group, exhausted and beat up, finally make it to the tower. And as they enter the tower, are greeted by the smell of apples, fresh apples. That's not concerning at all. Also concerned is Lyric's safety. So Navos heads to the library, trying to find Lyric, and Duncan followed as well, concerned that Ebok is nowhere to be found. They make their way to the library and find Arity and Lyric. Navos embraces Lyric and notices that their eyes change and speak slightly differently now. During some of their conversation, puberty, Arity mentions they were only gone a few days, but Navos and Brun tell her they were gone for about 2 weeks, which seemed to confuse Arity. Meanwhile, on the lower floors, Brun takes a moment to check over himself. He checks for fibers and fear that he's turning like Vox. After a quick prayer to every god he knows, he makes his way up the stairs, meeting with Calyx, who seems to be checking every room, every nook and corner of the staircase, and then he gets the feeling of being watched. He eventually notices these little creatures with blue flames around their heads, scurrying about. If you want to popcorn in there.
Sure. After that feeling of being watched, Calyx grabs one of these blue flames, which turns out to be one of these kind of disgusting kind of rat creatures. He squishes it, throws it to the ground, a little bit to the dismay of Brun, because that rat happened to be one of the helpers of the keeper of the tower, a giant bird, well, just a giant bird, with 4 eyes, bright blue plumage, named Ebok. Upon meeting Ebok, they exchange a couple of words before Ebok asks a very brooding question, asking who else is in there. After which he taps Calyx on his head, and out popped a Chiron. From there, Chiron was then able to hear Calyx's voice. I believe that's all I really know from that point. I'm a little fuzzy on some popcorn too.
Yeah, I'm basing this off of a conversation that Derek and I had. I haven't actually listened back to the episode yet. So imagine that this is like method acting as Charlie, who only like kind of knows what's going on. There was a conversation with Ebok about the anchors. Ebok had shared that they are already kind of using the weave to feed, to do whatever he wanted to be doing, but they didn't want to overstress the weave. And the group unlocked fast travel abilities, ? And correct me if I'm off base at all. Derek could have lied to me. And I think Ebok gave us all really important items and really rare and powerful. And we we fixed all the problems. I remembered up to the fast travel thing.
Sounds about right.
Up to the fast travel.
Right, the campaign actually ended last session, so why are we here?
We had our finale, actually. This is the recap. The entire campaign.
Entire epilogue. Go.
Popcorn, whoever wants to take it, because that's all.
I can finish it off if you want. So, yeah, Ebok leads us into the Foundry, which there is a map, outdated map of the continent with anchor points on it. Ebok marks a few spots on the map of creatures that could be useful to power the tower if we hunted them and feed their essence to the tower. The issue is we are big dumb and don't know how to extract the essence yet. We learned that the anchor that Blossom was preparing can be used as a waypoint, and we can power the tower more and go farther distances if we feed the essence, essentially. We can also unlock other features of the tower, one of them being a portal room. During this time, Navos notices that Lyric was not acting quite right, and then found out that Ebok temporarily blinded Lyric, so the passenger could not get any information on this room at all. We left off with Ebok asking Brun and Navos where we should move the tower next. Oh, and I think that's all I got.
That's about it. Excellent job, you three. Thank you so much for that. Anything from anyone else to add, amend, etc.?
Oh, I got my own room. Kyron got his own
Got your
room.
own.
Yeah.
I
I was going to
believe
say, it doesn't matter what the others say, because this all happens inside your head.
Yes.
What were you going to
believe-
say, Curtis?
Navos and Brun decided to head to the western point. That had been marked on the map. I believe it was on a mountain, where there was something of big enough juice to feed this thing. But also, that was the last piece of information that anybody had about Mahir. So Brun is now like pushing that a little harder.
Yeah, there were a decent amount of options to like the north and the east, but we decided to go west. Sorry, I wasn't listening. Brun's iridescent blood. Did I miss that part?
I mentioned it in the beginning.
Don't worry about that. Nothing bad will happen.
I kind of glazed over that part, that he just kind of just checked over himself. But
Yeah, resistance to piercing comes with cool looking blood. That's only a problem.
Okay.
We also we are unable to hook up the tower to an anchor to sip power gradually because we're already kind of doing that. So there is not a less than legal workaround. We now have to do this the old-fashioned way.
We can't jumpstart.
We thought we could just put an antenna on the roof.
Yeah, I can't just run a cable over to your satellite box and just call it a weekend. Like, come on, man. I thought we were neighbors.
All right. For your combined efforts, a combined inspiration. All three of you need to agree when you want to use it.
You're never gonna use it, y'all.
That's gonna outlive everybody.
I hold on to potions until the very end of all my gameplays. Till the end. Sorry.
Actually, important question, GM. If one of them dies, do they no longer need that person's vote?
Are you gonna like reach into their brain and start killing?
This is purely fundamental. Oh no, Brun. Actually, that's another thing we forgot. Brun did offer and ask what happens if I give you a 4-for-1 discount on souls. And Ebok didn't really give a good answer.
Dude.
I love that he was asking as if like that's an but it is an option maybe for him. I'm like,
that's
just
right.
Brun's bigger than all four of you.
And we did leave off.
We can conquer the Brun.
What do we do with Duncan as well? We kind of ended. If that fiber keeps pouring out with that fin.
Yeah. My last note is, what do we do about? And I did not know who that was. Thank you for reminding me. It's about Duncan.
Forgot, yeah.
Excellent. All right. That will bring us back to the tower. You three make sure you indicate somewhere in your notes that you have that inspiration. Derek has been hoarding inspirations for like months. So. He's already got a jump start on you, DeAndre.
Oh yeah?
A little bit.
Yeah, good luck.
That's why I chose him.
I'm using it against you.
No way.
Excellent. I love this.
Oh,
I will use it against Lyric.
Don't touch Lyric.
All right. Spicy.
Fight. Kiss.
All right. I do believe I have brought you all over to the map, perhaps. You may notice there are now some new little glowy markers. Wahoo. I did part of what I said I was going to do.
yeah.
So there's that. You have all of those markers. There is a western point over in the mountains. Ooh, look at that. Incredible. And so Evok had wandered over to its table and started moving some different pieces around from some of those collection bins, I'll say, around the wall. It is leaving you to your deliberations. Brun and Nevos.
Do we burn it out of him? Do we just pin him down? Hold our sigils to him till he stops squirming and to get the fin out?
We can attempt. I mean, what I'm curious about is what did Blossom do? I thought that was the attempt, but it feels like it's just pulling out more of it than before.
I stepped on it. And it hurt. I feel like it hurt me than I hurt it. And every time we've tried to fix something that those fibers got into, he never changes back. Was the not this sort of gestures down? I think I still have Trayvon's body actually. Gestures to Trayvon, not this gnome, but the little hunter guy who smelled like shit. When he changed, we could nothing. He didn't change back. So do we need to nip this in the bud before it gets worse?
The question is the way that they went about it. Duncan did it by using some kind of power. I noticed it immediately after waking up, after we all went down. It seems like the smelly hunter, it was due to, Duncan mentioned some kind of bird, possibly, injected him. I will need a rest before we attempt this, but I am willing to try. And we do have, as far as I can tell, Calyx has the eye. Seems to be the only form of the body, but could try to see if they could help us out.
I think he made a deal with something.
Unfortunately.
Fucking hypocrite. I can't blame him, but unless he made a deal with what, Vidar? You think Vidar reached out and said, "Here, let me help you"?
But with all the times Vidar has helped before,
and now he gives him a fin? Which, by that logic, Vidar is now fucked, and I don't know what to do about that. That is...
unless he tries praying to Vidar, I don't know if he realizes how bad it could be. If Vidar even knows at this point, can they overpower it? I understand that his speeches, it can get unruly but he did it to help us.
I'm not arguing that point. He's gotten my ass out of a couple of jams. And same with you. And I've hopefully held at my end of the deal. It's... He won't look. Or hook a thumb over to Evok in the corner. Won't even acknowledge Evok. Gives me shit. Buckets of it. For trying to get answers. Trying to do whatever I can to help the people I can. I appreciate... I'm not mad that he helped. I'm not mad that he made that call. But I think if either of us had made the same call, we'd be getting that same bucket dumped on us right now.
This is all well and good, but we do have a timetable to be keeping. Have you two made your decision yet? Evok is calling over its shoulder.
Which one? There's been like 9 pressing decisions today, Evok. You gotta narrow that scope a little.
The one with the table in front of you. That would be the most pressing for me, and that's the only one I currently care about. So, where are we going, gentlemen? And it kind of strides over, flicking a little bit of material off of its claws.
Do we just touch it, or do I need to move one of the pieces?
You
or?
show me, and then I will direct the tower.
Kind of looking at the map and looking at Navos for confirmation, Brun will just kind of move that big, meaty finger and just kind of like poke down at the western point.
Over toward the mountains there.
Yep.
Right.
That's where that's where I'd like to go.
Yep. Deep nod. Full agreement.
All right, to the west then. We can make that happen. You all will need to go to your rooms to weather the storm, as it were. Unless you would like to behold horrors incomprehensible to you. Up to you, really. But your companions are already in their rooms, so that will make things a little easier.
I don't know. The horrors kind of sound relaxing after everything else.
You must have had quite the time then. Regardless.
They're horrors I can almost understand, and I'd rather something incomprehensible right now.
It's your sanity. This way then. Let's get going. And it starts to shut down the table. Those lines of blue fire drawing back toward the homunculus, the little rat thing that's been keeping it going in the stead of Evok. Those lines tracing in reverse and those points fizzling out as the energy returns to its hand. And it picks up the rat and tosses it toward one of the walls where it catches onto a railing and disappears. So helpful, these things. So glad to have them back. Shall we? And it starts to kind of herd you back toward the hallway, back toward the main door to this particular area. Let me bring us to the doors.
Navos, do you want to stare into the infinite abyss with me? Or are you going to go to your room?
Abyss.
As much as I'd love to, it is pulling me, but I need to get them back. Get them their sensors. We have a talk to do. Yes.
Funny enough, this is something that you would expect to feel that pull that desire to know more, to witness. Nothing. Not even like a faint push.
When I go to lead Lyric out, is there any hesitation from them, or are they willing as I kind of like reach for the shoulder?
They are still holding onto your arm, just following for right now. That vacant pupil. Still doing that kind of ripply effect, but it's hazed over.
Mm-hmm.
Like a deep cataract. And Evok will lead you back to the center of the tower here. Nevos, you head toward the Infinite Suite, presenting your key and entering your room with Lyric. Elsewhere in the Infinite Suite, Chiron,
Yes.
you have settled in a little bit. That hammock in your room, somewhat comfortable, but that silence kind of eating away at you. What are you doing right now?
I'm sitting in my hammock. Like you said, the silence is just adding more stress to my stressful day I've been having. Is there a mirror in this room at all?
Mhm.
I haven't had the courage to look at myself yet, what I look like in a mirror. I think after a few moments, I'm going to go to the mirror and see what I actually look like now. So I make my way over to the mirror, and what do I see?
Oh no, he's hot.
Roll me a d20. Roll for hot,
Yeah.
please.
Roll for hot.
I rolled a 19.
Anything you've rolled.
A 19.
The most
he's
important
hot.
role of your career.
The crest is awesome.
Use the inspiration here, you guys.
So he rolled a 19. Oh no, he is hot.
Dang it.
It's very warm in here. No. You see this feathered face. The eyes are weird. It's somewhere between a humanoid eye and your own, with like this dark sclera. Calyx, remind me what color your eyes were. You had a silvery one and a greenish one?
Yes, so silver, and green.
So you've got those pupils, but with like the dark sclera of your bird self, Chiron. You've got these weird horns that are unfamiliar. They're asymmetric just a little bit, with these half-hearted thorns now. Some of them had shed off. They're kind of patchy at the moment. Feathers kind of starting to pop up along the base, down along the where they're connecting onto your head. Slightly feathered ears, which is a weird mix. You've got longer feathers kind of sticking out, fanning out behind them, which you've seen on other Kenku and some Aarakocra. That's not something you ever had. It's like a mix between your crest and like a fan of feathers. Your feathers are patchy, and where you can see through, where they're thinner, there's this blue tint to the skin. Your hands have a little bit of that dark coloration, slight talons, but nothing like the first time you had emerged. Your beak is very stubby. It's like a lip gone solid, which is very weird and uncomfortable. Watching Curtis gag was incredible.
Absolutely caught me right here. Like,
Perfect. Like, you're trying to manipulate your beak and like push it more into that form that you are slightly more familiar with. Why don't you roll me a wisdom?
Oh, crazy.
I rolled the 4.
You're trying to adjust this, and there's this you feel like you are being guided almost, like somebody is trying to push you through the motions of something, and you're just not quite sure how to do it. Charlie, you see yourself. It's that kind of dreamlike state again. You're starting to get more comfortable. Not comfortable, but more used to this. You see this feathered face, this weird amalgamation of tiefling and Kenku. And there's this desire to look a certain way, which you've felt before too. And at the anchor, you took hold of that and pushed it.
Looking at this mirror, looking at myself, but also not myself, I'm going to open Kyron's mouth. And with Charlie's voice, I'm going to say, we really need to get better with the whole shape-shifting thing. Sway always made it look so easy. Okay, hold on. And I'm going to see if I can tap into that same feeling and push forth my features as I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
Give me a wisdom. Kyron, you've just spoken without intention.
I recognize the voice though, right?
A little bit.
A little bit. Nah. What?
There's something about it.
What do you mean? The transformation thing.
It's just a 10.
Charlie, you come to the forefront, kind of pushing Kyron aside a little bit, and you see the feathers start to molt and drop away. You can feel the horns, and give me 1 second here. You're going to take 4 points of damage as they pull back into your skull. Some of those horns catching.
Okay, I'm going to look away. I'm not going to watch.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant thing to watch.
Monstrosity.
You feel the feathers falling away, drifting past your hands and such. Kind of tickles here and there. And you move the mouth and feel the lips crack. It's like having really chapped lips. You kind of work your mouth through it until eventually it's pliable lips again. The horns are much reduced at this point. You still have some slight nubs. A little bit of feathering kind of mixed in with your hair at this point. The hair is not as long as you'd prefer, but it is hair sprouted, and the eyes have shifted more toward your eyes at this point.
I actually, I feel more like myself, even in this moment, than I did through most of my life prior to leaving the collective. Having my head shaved and wearing the armor and like not being able to show any of myself, just seeing the little bits in this reflection that are me. I hold on to those things. Still looking at the mirror. Did we talk to anybody here about how to make this stop?
I tried to, but Ebok said ask later.
Okay. Well, I think maybe we just go along with what the others are doing then. And
Charlie, you are speaking aloud. Kyron, you're hearing Kyron behind you, kind of off to the side a little bit. And you're not sure who Ebok is.
Right. Yeah, I'm not even sure entirely where we are or how we got here, but I'm kind of used to it at this point. Is everyone okay if we do what the others are doing? Does anyone want anything or need anything?
I am fine with that. I want to learn about the fiber things. They seem to be the root of all this.
Mama, do I know what the fiber things are?
You've seen
I
them.
do, because I've seen them. That's right. And I saw them a bunch at the anchor too. So, okay. Just as long as we're all on the same page, and we'll get out of this first chance we get. So, and I'm gonna look away from the mirror. So can I discern like what time of day it is, or what's?
So, based
am I
on
tired?
the lighting around the room, you are tired. You're not sure exactly what time it is, but you do know you are rather tired, verging on exhausted, and the light coming in through cracks in the boards around you. This room is very ramshackle, I'll say. Lots of trinkets, and there's a hammock. This mirror is patinaed, a little bit broken, light filtering in through the cracks of the wall. Think like Howl's Moving Castle plus Magpie Brain plus the slums. Just a little. And that gives you a better idea of this room. But the light coming through is very like mid-evening, mid-afternoon, evening, that kind of light.
Hey, sit down, please. We didn't promise anyone to be anywhere, or we don't have to be anywhere right now.
No, I was handed this key, and then I told Duncan I'm going to go sleep. We turned back, and then it was pretty beat up and tired. That's all I know.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. Okay. And I'm just gonna crash. I am gonna try to make myself as comfortable as I can. Maybe I pluck a couple like last minute feathers that would have been itching me if I tried to.
Sorry about the molt.
And I am gonna make just a very quick entry in the journal. I know we're talking to one another now, but I want to keep my pen pals, and then I'll go to sleep.
All right. Navos, you enter your room.
Oh, one more thing. I don't know if I'm not very artistic, but am I able to try to draw the thing that I saw in the mirror that was the like amalgamation of all three of us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a sleight of hand for that.
Make sure you get my good side.
Okay, sleight of hand. It's not going to be great. That is a 4.
Can I give him the help? Can I give him the help action because
not the help action
because Kyron is an artist or he draws a lot. So.
In the back of your head, you hear the very faintest. Make sure you get my good side. A voice that you're not quite sure who that one is. It distracts your hand just enough that you flub it pretty hard. You're like, yeah, it's. I didn't really want to look at it. This is the best I got.
It's good enough. It's good enough for me.
An attempt was made, I suppose.
And then I'm gonna sleep.
A bad attempt, but an attempt nonetheless. Navos, entering your room. What does your room look like as you use your key?
As I put the key in, a few separate bits, but the large emblem, I like to picture it similar to these stone buildings, but it's not parallel, it's almost spiraled, different endpoints. Inside, it's messy. I'd like to imagine Ebok didn't inform any of the rat assistants to clean up. So, like, bed's a mess. There's, like, books everywhere. But it still feels at home. There's a nice, like, reading chair in the corner. A window right nearby.
You enter in, and it does feel comfortable. There's that smell of old vellum. And why don't you make me a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Make that intelligence, sorry.
$16.
For a moment, as you step through the door, get hit with this scent, you are in the library. The library. Just for a moment, you can almost feel your hand running along a stack. So familiar. And then the next step, you are back in your room in the Infinite Suite. Your offspring still clutching to your arm. And as you close the door behind you, you realize there are a couple of small doors with sections of railing along the wall. Very similar to what you've been seeing around the rest of the tower, where the assistants have been. And the tiny doors have little tiny seals on them, sigils, similar to the one on the Scorched Study. Doesn't take much for you to put the pieces together that anything that's not supposed to come through there will not come through there, unless you open the door. The door closes and Lyric starts looking around. You realize that they can once again see.
Oh, are you okay? How about, could you take a seat over there? Quick, I just want to see how you're doing.
And they'll nod, kind of working their vocal cords a little bit. As you wish.
As they walk, I just want to see, do they seem steady? Do these hazy pupils seem to throw them off at all?
As you look closer at the pupil, once again, make me an investigation.
Ooh, nat 1.
You are quite worried. First-time parent and all that. And you get distracted, like, is this new? Was this here? Is this a new injury? What is this? And it's obvious enough, even in your current state, that the pupil has settled. The voice is much more normal as well. Both of those things strike you as they settle down and kind of get comfortable in the chair. They seem a little confused that you are doing the mother hen thing, that you're checking them over so thoroughly. Just, is there anything wrong with the nails? Like this, that, the other thing, like checking this kind of scaled sections of the skin, inspecting their spines and all that.
So we've been gone for some time. What have your day-to-days been? Could you run me through from when you wake up to bed?
They look a little sheepish. Just like a little embarrassed. There's a very comfortable seat in the library. And I would go get some books and sit there. And when I was finished with those books, sometimes I would fall asleep. Other times I would go get more books.
It is.
And at one point, Eridi made me take a bath. And I wasn't very fond of that one.
Good. It takes some time. Once you get used to it, it's not as bad. I know I'm at that point as well, but
I thought this is how we're supposed to smell.
everyone has their own. But you've been held up for a bit. Let me ask, you haven't eaten anything, have you?
There was some food that you left when you left, and I had some of that. But I haven't, Arity said I was hungry, but I don't know if I was. I felt just fine when I was reading.
It's strange. I'm the same way. If you learn something new enough, pick up something that you hadn't known before, it satiates you.
There are so many things like that. There's a lot to learn, especially in that library. And as they say, in that library, there's a little bit, a hint of that voice change. You can see their eyes starting to glitch out again, just a little. And then it settles.
How has your head been?
They kind of like reach up, like pat around. I haven't made any more of me.
Good.
Arity said that if my head hurt, that might be why. She was doing some reading as well. Not as much as me, and they look so proud of that.
You're very scholastic. I'm glad to hear, but everyone has their own things that they're into. When you... I'm glad.
And I did try with the songs, but Brun said he would sing so I could learn the language of music.
Yes.
And that hasn't happened yet. So I waited. I put those books aside and I have them saved.
You know what? We'll have a nice rest tonight, but tomorrow we'll get to Brun. We'll get that song, and I will join with you two.
When you say about a nice rest, they go to get up and head for the door.
Oh no! There's a bed here.
Chair.
Yes, there's
What?
plenty in here.
But the comfy chair is in the library.
It is, however, I think we should give Ebok a break for now. We have our own space. We can go straight back tomorrow.
When you say Ebok, the expression drops a bit. I don't think it likes me very much.
I don't think it likes anyone.
Me. It tried to chase me from some of the library. But that's where the old books were, and I wanted to learn old things. And again, there's that twinge of glitch. And it kept me from there.
That's how you came about. I budded after learning something that was keeping me away, but I'm glad I did it. I think there's more that we could both learn from it.
Then we should tell the bird that we can go read there.
When their hours are open. They are busy right now.
What do you mean?
So, Lyric, we will be leaving very soon. Have you heard of teleportation?
I'm not so familiar. What are those things?
So, this castle we have been in will leave in some way. Whether it floats or we just arrive, but there will be a little bit of a shakiness until we get there. This is so we can find new areas, new places to see. A library is great, but there's so much more out there that I would love to show you.
Do libraries often go other places? This is the only one I know.
Surprisingly, this will be the second one. But not often. Not many.
I see. And I will learn all I can about it.
Lyric, has anything disappeared? Moved? When no one has touched it? When you've been here?
What do you mean?
Does a book just appear? Does a chair disappear? Has a table moved? Is it upside down?
I didn't think so.
Okay. That's good to hear.
I wasn't really looking for that, though. Should I be? And
No.
you look very confused right now.
No, you're all right. I wasn't sure because of the weave that inhabits this tower. I don't know if you've been downstairs, but things have been rebuilt. But don't worry. Just read.
I've been
Focus.
in the library. And again, they look kind of sheepish.
Mm-hmm.
You told me to study, and so I have. You had asked me about some things in my mind. And when I was asleep, it felt very real. Is that normal for dreams as well?
It can be. This one is... You've heard of plenty of voices, some that I have recognized from what you've told me. We may run into them someday. But for now, how about we hang out in the room? You tell me the best things you have learned so far. And I'd like to pluck the Sun Eater feather, the purple, and tuck it next to one of their spikes.
You managed to situate that feather. They are a little confused. There's a moment of panic as they put together some of the pieces of why you have this. Was it time for this one's story to end? Did you end its story before its time?
In this realm. But there are others. Where it is enjoying where it previously came from. I did not get this from the Sun Eater, the owlbear itself. I promise you, this had nothing to do with any kind of fighting. This was from before.
They seem a little apprehensive still. But this being another gift from you, one of the few they've received, they'll hold on to it. You see they've got a little bit of a small pouch at this point. You recognize the Self-Asari colors. It seems Eredy may have given them a small pouch, along with some very rudimentary clothes.
She took care of you, didn't she?
I think she tried.
I think that's the
I
best
am
we can
a
do at this
handful,
point.
she says.
Trust me, you're not. Compared to your aunt, you're doing just fine.
And they will settle down wherever you direct them, going for the chair at first, whichever chair is closest, because that's what they're used to, sleeping in. And little feet are swinging just a little bit, though they are much taller than they had been last you saw them. They grow up so fast. And they will chit-chat with you for as long as you'd like, until they eventually start feeling a little drowsy. Stomach grumbling a bit, because they have not been reading as much as they had been. And we will leave you in your room for a bit. Run. You follow
So
Ebok.
cute.
I can be cute sometimes.
I love that one. That was really, really sweet, honestly. I was like, "Aw."
You follow Ebok to that central room, the 8 doors surrounding. And they kind of pace around the center circle, that carpet on the ground. You see them leaving motes of fire. Here, there, several of the rat assistants have emerged from the walls, and they join the layout of oh, that's the wrong door. Get them over to the infinite suite. Come on. What are you doing? Hang on. Let me group them. There.
Gotta
You
put
left a cigarette behind.
Well, you know what? That's probably for the best. I think that's on a different layer. I can't move it.
That's hilarious,
It was
actually.
fine.
Honestly, much like real cigarettes, it is just permanently embedded in the foundry now. It will always smell like that forever.
Oh God.
Okay, anyway. Now that I'm thoroughly distracted.
Good.
There we go.
It's all part of the plan.
Following Ebok, it is setting up this room and creating this very intentional layout. It means nothing to you, the ritual that it is performing right now. And it actually does check with you. You are quite sure that this is something you'd like to be part of. I make no guarantees for your safety. Generally in the tower you are safe, considerably, but this is of your own choice.
And something about Ebok saying this is your choice. Thinking about Duncan and Duncan's choice. There's a pause. Yeah. I'm the only person here who's pretty normal, and frankly, I'm a little out of my depth. So I need to be ready for weird shit.
It sizes you up for just a moment, like head slightly tilted, that little birdie face.
What?
Nothing. You're saying your normal is frankly hilarious. But I digress.
You've seen who I'm traveling with. I've got could be pregnant at any moment. One friend, who's learning to be a father, and God's help him on that journey. I've got a self-righteous hypocritical paladin who's becoming aquatic, and there's 4 people in a single body somewhere over there.
Sure.
I'm frankly pretty normal. Unless I popped a fin in the last... Have I popped a fin?
I mean, wings might not be out of the question, but fins I don't typically see.
What do you mean? What do you mean wings?
I see I've struck a nerve. You're either stupid and don't know what you are, or you're ignoring it. Regardless, though, I have work to continue doing.
Sorry.
Thank you so much for getting out
Doc.
of my way.
Yes. Is there a spot I can stand that is out of your way, just so I can? Just
Right
watch?
over here, actually. And it moves you in place in front of the Bloodwell. Yay!
Not
take
the
a step.
Bloodwell.
Do you take half a step so that way my spine is lined up with the door frame and not the opening of the door? Because
The
Ebok
door is closed by now.
Oh, I'm aware. I don't want Ebok to magic that door open and push me through it. I would like to hit the door
I
frame on the
see.
way through.
I understand.
You're gonna eye frame through the blood well.
If he's gonna push me into the corner, I'm gonna catch my spine on that door frame and take it down with me.
I see. Okay, understood. Can't blame a DM for trying.
a little bit of paranoia, and sort of like looks up at Ebok and like looks at the door and just goes one step to the side.
Close enough. All right. Yes, I'm aware it's been a while. Thank you so much. And it falls into that conversation that's not to you, Brun. It seems to not care that you're there, listening in on its half. It's not taking what appears to be or seems to be constructive criticism very well. And there's a lot of bickering back and forth, mostly the fourth side of it. Well, if you would like to do this, then you should be here yourself. But that's not quite possible, is it? Right, then shut up and let me work. I'm well aware of the risks involved, but he already agreed. That's not my problem. Fantastic. Why don't you sit there and just shut your mouth? Thank you. Right, Brun. Are you ready? I didn't really care one way or the other. Perfect.
Shove.
And it moves to the center of the room once again. You had seen something similar to this previously, where the room had gone kind of dark. The motes of light, those little balls of fire that typically kind of dance and drift around it, around Ebok, holding stationary. And it raises its hands like a conductor, preparing the orchestra, and it starts to move. It looks like a dance to you. It's this very elegant set of movements that you could very easily guess would be found in a ballroom, right? These movements are practiced, they are calculated, but there's a fluidity to them that brings it closer to an art. As it moves, there are pathways pulled between these different motes of flame, the room becoming a network of power. And you can feel this static. Your skin starts to rise in goosebumps. You can feel your hair starting to stand on end with this almost arcane static that's building. the shadows of the wall start to move and twist into new shapes as the fire draws new pathways through it. It pauses and waits for just a moment. Why don't you roll me a charisma saving throw? Anyone who's still
Charismatic.
awake in their rooms can also roll me a charisma saving throw. Charlie, you went to sleep. That's right.
Charlie went to sleep.
What'd you get
23.
there, Navos? 23.
3.
Oh no!
No, you forgot to say the 20.
Natural
23?
plus 2.
Natural one.
Excellent. I do love a natural one. Navos,
Look at all the gifts I'm giving you.
it was my birthday. I'll keep celebrating with these gifts.
Oh, happy belated.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
Yeah.
At some point in the year, it is my birthday.
Oh,
Anyway,
I was going to say.
you're either super late or super early.
I had one like 10 months ago.
Navos, you feel your connection to the weave jolt. Lyric is out, down for the count. And it's very reminiscent almost of when your collar was put on. That disconnect, that heavy disconnect. And then when your collar was removed, that rush of energy pulsing back into you. It's that oscillating back and forth very quickly. You are instantly nauseous. It takes a lot of your wherewithal to not go unconscious and not vomit instantly. Brun, in the heart of all this, you start to tip. You see the room shifting, you're like, oh, that's normal. And then you feel it, and you're like, oh, that's not normal. Timber, and as you go down, there is a line connecting two of these moats that you fall through. And you're out.
Out as in
Let's-
unconscious?
Out as in unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, Boise.
Out like a light switch.
All right, cool. Fantastic. That'll be important later.
Important question. Do I take damage?
Uh-huh.
How much?
You sure do, buddy.
No.
Give me 1 second. $10 points. 10 points of magic damage.
Times 12.
Just 10
Whew.
points. But you are very unconscious right now.
1 HP in a dream.
Oh, hey, still hanging on.
And then it is over. And we will pause for now for our break, just because that feels like a good spot to do it.
Very good spot to do that.
Let's take a 10. Come back at 8:20.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I need to do some quick math. Yay!
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna say the worst part. D&D is fantastic. The worst part of it, the math, the basic math. Hated.
I didn't realize how important it would be to add up numbers between 1 and 6 quickly until
I like when
playing Lego, especially with younger kids at work. They're like, it's this and it's this. I'm like, yeah, you got like it's a 23. We're moving on. And they're like, how'd you do that math so fast? I'm like, they're all numbers I can count on my hands, kids. Like, it's fine.
And I fireball all 20 enemies.
right. Just make just make everything multiples of 5. How about do that? But no.
That's a different game. That's
It's for the edition.
all right. Anyway, shall return, friends.
Yes. Derek, you still here?
Sure.
Yes, I can. I don't know why I asked. I can see you.
No, I'm just rubbing my eyes.
I wanted to make sure you weren't leaving. I know that this is incorrect, but I'm going to choose to believe it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
How do you say Naevo's last name?
Karen.
Are you sure it's not Karen?
Oh
Karen?
no! I did it again.
Because it made me think we're talking about Mike Wazowski. I'm like, Mike Wazowski was kind of a Karen. So I'm like,
Eric. So DeAndre and we played BG3 for like a few sessions, and I made a character named Karen. It was a gnome with a Karen haircut.
And you're just rude to every shopkeeper.
Yeah.
I feel like I tried to introduce you to Final Fantasy 14 one time. To every game I introduced you to, you make Karen first.
I did the same thing.
Karen.
I did.
Yes.
That was another gnome. Yeah.
That's all you do.
That was this one was not intentional.
No, it's just you're subconsciously Karening out all over the place all the time. And I love it.
And I would say at this point, I don't think anyone knows it unless I have like a little badge or something.
Little name tag.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, no. I understand when again, in my canon, your last name is Karen, and I will leave it at that.
That's fine with me.
All right, BRB. I just had to get that out before BRB.
Yeah.
Derek, do you watch any more of this World Cup?
Yes. I am so disappointed in the final, but I'm glad that the third place match was at least had some goals. I don't know. I mean, that's how Spain plays, but I was really hoping for like another 2022 game, like France versus Argentina.
I got on the bandwagon for the dude from the Netherlands with the long hair. I can't remember his name. Holland.
Oh yes, yep.
Yeah. So that's what got me like to watch it, and then I watched that. Then they lost, and then and then those games went on. But it's been good. I thought the last games were pretty good, except for the final. Yeah, the final was kind of like all right, whatever.
I would say other than that, it's been a great World Cup. I mean, I've watched since 2010 is when I really started getting into it, but I'm happy with it. I don't know. Argentina did not play great. I mean, the players are aging, but they didn't help themselves, especially towards the end.
Right. But do you ever go to a game?
No, so I was debating on it. I ended up going to DC for the weekend to watch the final two.
Okay.
But my hand was like ready to go. I was originally planning on going to Philly for, I think it was Brazil, Morocco for the group stage.
Yeah.
But didn't get lucky with the tickets with the lottery system. And then the final was like
system.
It was a lottery, for some time until they released it for like StubHub and everything. But even then, it was like at least 1,000. The final was like 7,000 minimum.
That's so tough because like you want to go to at least one game, right? It's in the United States. We want to go watch the World Cup, but at the same time, can you justify $7,000 for a half decent seat? Like,
no,
not even half decent. Yeah, no.
Like I could drive to it. Like, so the France England was only 500, but it was in like Miami, and that's still going to cost a lot.
Well, I was just saying you still spend a couple thousand just to get to Miami,
just to get there. I did see there may be a chance that it may be back to the U.S. in the 2034 or 38.
Okay.
So I guess it goes around to like a circle of countries, and then it resets after a certain point once it hits everyone. And we could possibly get it early.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go then. Because I try to... go to a sports game at least once, and I always wanted to try a World Cup one. So,
Do you have a go-to?
I've growing up played almost all the sports. Basketball is probably my favorite, and to watch, I think soccer/football is my favorite to watch. It's more entertaining than American football, and American NBA games are just like, all right, this dude's gonna take over the game. He's gonna shoot a bunch, and he's gonna dunk. Then he's gonna get tired, and he's gonna sub out, and then repeat. Like that's NBA games just got boring to watch.
Yeah,
College
that's
is
where I'm
alright,
at.
but-
I'll watch the finals every year, but I like the play styles. But overall, I'm not watching like the
Yeah.
full season. Andrew, sorry, were you gonna say something?
No, did you see Curtis when you were in DC?
No,
go
because
DC?
I did go. I didn't stay for long. I was there like Saturday, and I left after the game Sunday. So I wanted to see.
sorry for-
No, you're good. Whenever you're set, Ian said he's good for the rest of the summer.
Did he let you stay with him, or did he make you get a hotel?
No, I did stay with him. It was a closet with a mattress. But
Really?
it was at least it was a place to sleep.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm. Hopefully, we can go sometime in the fall or the winter or something. But yeah, it was just too late notice.
Too close. Yeah.
Mhm. But
I don't know if either of you are interested. The Renaissance Fair, we might be going around October 10th. That would be a good chance for us to do an in-person session too,
Ooh, yes.
if we
great idea.
extend it a little bit. I know X was interested in going to the Renaissance Fair, Evan as well. So I could throw it in the chat if you guys are interested.
Did you say that was
Please.
Lancaster?
Where is that?
It is at. Give me 1 second. I have to find my wife's message.
I'm
Ely's,
interested.
Ely's Grove, I think. It's by Lancaster.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife would not go in a million years, but I mean,
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Manaheim. I'll put it in the chat. They'll speak easy, right? That's what we use.
Hiding things from me? Rude.
Oh, that one's you. You can't see that one.
Nope.
Which one? Town Hall is the. Which one do we speak in?
I think town hall is usually the one.
Okay.
Let me check real quick. Or the tavern hall. Or no, yeah, town hall.
full stage.
Full stage is also acceptable. There have not been any sillinesses in a hot minute.
So, question: if I'm able to go, do I need to get something to wear beforehand, or can I pick it up as I'm there? If I'm getting decked out.
So,
It's gonna be expensive.
I've never gone before, and I'm getting a nicer. It's not a full decked out outfit, but I am going to be in like a character, more of like a Knight's Guard ish look. Just because I'm a large human and I can pull off that, I guess.
Nice.
Human.
But I'm gonna goes that.
It would be so funny. We all go to the Ren Fair, but everyone's in character, and we still don't meet each other. We meet like some fucking
We keep
character.
passing each other.
We
Yeah.
have to speak through walkie-talkies. E3.
Oh yeah, we can only we have to speak through Bluetooth like microphones in our ears.
Oh man.
Ooh, okay. I've already found my costume. I just got to recreate this.
I don't know if you're here when I asked X. October 10th looks like the date we're gonna try to do the Ren Fair.
It's the 10th.
Yes, I can put all those dates in the chat, and
Yeah, do it up.
we're also said if you wanted to, if we could extend the week and a little bit, we can also do an in-person session before it, if that's an interest of people. I know
Fascinating.
Evan was interested in that too.
I'm interested.
Playing in person.
Ew, right?
I I do need to check my schedule. 'cause
Definitely
it's rough.
not. Definitely not the
Gross.
most fun way to play D&D and other games.
Saying that you're not having fun, Curtis.
I'm having so much fun being
I might cry.
unconscious on the floor.
These
However,
are the consequences of your actions.
correct.
Beware.
I accept these
Derek,
consequences. The
Derek and I
last
were going to
in-person.
show up at your house this weekend.
At my
Curtis's
house?
house?
Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to show up at Curtis' house. We weren't even going to tell you.
And y'all didn't?
Yeah. I ended up not going to DC. Derek did. Derek went to DC, but we were going to go
And
together.
Derek didn't hang out?
I
Reach out.
didn't. I was there for late Saturday, and I left Sunday for the World Cup just to watch a game.
You could have come by the. You could have come by the shop. I could have showed you my work and shown you all the cool D&D shit.
Well,
I
You
did
were
bring that
saying
up.
You as wares.
Yeah.
show you my wares. Answer my riddles 3.
but we're planning on going back at some point here in the next couple of months. So
Yeah,
we'll
no,
coordinate something
you
because
poke me
that'd
whenever.
be awesome.
If y'all need a place to crush that isn't a hotel, I am within spitting distance of the metro line and have a bed and a couch. Or it's a queen bed if you guys want to cuddle.
we would like to cut us better than a mattress in a closet.
We've definitely- We've done that
Better than
before.
Harry
I'm
Potter.
pretty sure.
Anyway, welcome back, friends.
Or
Hi.
or we can
Oh crap!
or
No, or-
just all three of us
Nope.
cuddle. It's fine.
No war. Anyway, welcome back, friends.
Oh, man.
We're back.
Map has been moved.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so
Can
afraid
someone-
to look. I don't know
Can
where
someone
we
share the
went.
Oh.
Share the screen.
Working.
Oh.
please.
No, I don't want that zoomed to 118%. Thank you. Good grief.
Oh, okay. We just overshot. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Looks like we're going mountain climbing.
Don't worry about it.
Here's the problem. I was expecting us somewhere here-ish, like in a body of water. I expected this thing to be a new island.
And only Duncan is okay because of his fin.
I mean, you don't know what's around your current hex.
Not water.
Not-
It's not water. The
You
more
do
Not a large
know.
body
You
of
do
water.
not know. You do not know this. It is still black.
Roughly.
We're still on the
We are
same
on
plane.
land.
That's a good
We
one,
are
too.
on land.
So the same
We're on the
plane.
same
Yeah.
plane of existence. That's good.
I was like, yeah, zip all the way to like the far like northeast. That'd be fun. See what's over there.
Congratulations.
I'm
You know the
realizing-
Titanic? You're the iceberg.
I'm realizing that the river that goes from the mountain there to the right kind of looks like a little bit of lightning striking the mountain. That's fun.
Does. Uh-oh. That wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
no
idea.
foreshadowing.
Idea unlocked.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. So, why don't y'all do me some rollies? Give me 1d4. We'll see who we start with here.
Aren't there 6 of us?
2.
I want to say, is that everybody or you mean me too?
Curtis, where are you getting 6 from?
You're here too.
You count.
Aw,
Don't discount yourself.
I would never. I'm full price.
Right. She gets a D. She gets a D8.
Roll a natural 1, and another bear appears. Curtis got 2.
Got a 2 for me.
I got a 3 if I'm rolling for some reason.
Same. Got a 3.
Nice.
2
Shared
for me.
Please, Andrew, have gotten a 3.
That'd be
I
great.
got a 2.
Oh.
All right. So everybody who got a 2, re-roll.
Reroll until you get a 3.
Re-roll
got a
until you
3.
get something different.
I did get
Right,
a
the
3.
other 2, re-roll until you get something other than a 3.
Oh, I did get a 3.
A 1 or a 4. There's the 4.
No,
I got a 4.
do it.
All right. Navos, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
By process of elimination, it's Namos time.
I'm tired of rolling.
Navos time. Navos. That feeling of being drained of all of your magic and then having it surge back through you, back and forth and back and forth. Not pleasant in the slightest. Like I said, almost makes you vomit on the spot, but you hold yourself together. You see Lyric on the bed, shifting. Not just their eye, not their voice, their entire body. The edges get fuzzy. You see patches where they are disappearing like they never existed. Very similar to when you were casting your magics at things. Like all the way back in Alrith, I think, when you blasted a dog, so it had like no leg left, and it just was gone.
You did
Like
what?
sections of
Listen.
Yeah, so those of you hearing for the first
Ignore
time, there was a
it.
really-
We'll get back to it.
John Wick wants to know your location.
It's that effect as they are in focus, out of focus, shifting. You see the colors shifting across their skin. It's every visual glitch that you can fit into one frame, right?
Mhm.
Just it kind of looks like when an octopus is shifting through all of their colors, right? It's very strange to look at. And when everything kind of settles and you can feel your magics returning to you, you are reconnected to the weave. You watch Lyric. And that shifting, that visual shift slows down and it settles. And though you cannot quite prove it, you're pretty sure they were not that color. It's just slightly different. Everything is a little bit off when they settle. And they are asleep. Your room feels the same. The light outside the window has gone dark. It's still that kind of frosted glass. Nice lattice work going across it.
I would like to get up and tap on one of these doors against the wall.
Tap, tap, tap.
Room service? Anything?
There's a tiny tapping from the other side. Tap, tap, tap.
Excuse me, can I order something?
The sigil on the door catches your eye. You realize, oh, I should, right. You reach down, open the door, and one of the rats pops through and sits there waiting. This one in particular has 3 tails. One of them is a little gnawed on, it seems. That's missing some of its digits on one hand. Portions of it seem to have been chewed away. Bright blue flame, where the head should be.
Hello, wasn't sure how much I could ask, but could I request food as well as sending a message?
It sits there waiting.
Whatever a young one would like. Bread and some kind of carb, protein. And if possible, send a message to Brun? What am I doing? Tell them I have several requests.
It sits there waiting for just a moment.
I love
This was stupid.
Jumps down off of the rail
Oh,
You're talking to a rat.
and dashes past your feet to where you left your bag. Starts rummaging around in there. You can see the bag shifting all over the place. And till you manage to get over there, it has pulled out with its little front paws one of your rations and starts running it over to the bed.
you know what? I should have seen that coming. Okay, you know what? Fine. Thank you.
And it
I love
sets it
that.
down on Lyric's face.
Okay.
Just drops it right there and scampers away toward the door that you left open. Hops back up. It kind of parkours off of a dresser that's right there and up to the railing and through the door.
I can't stand anything about this tower. I'm gonna move the ration off of Lyric's face and just set it next to them on the bed.
They did not react. You can see that they're breathing. They seem to be in a fairly deep sleep. Clear exhaustion weighing the body down.
And have I gone through a rest yet, or am I still the same as when we walked in?
Same as you walked in.
I'm. Yeah, if I'm gonna place the ration
Traveled
on
all
a.
night.
Yeah, I'll place the ration next to like if there's like a side table, and then
Yeah, there is.
I'm going to fall asleep.
And down you go. All right. Next we had, let's see. Curtis, you had rolled a 4, yes? Okay. Charlie, you awake. You don't feel as rested as you would like. You're not sure how long it's been since you went to sleep. By this point, the talons have faded. You find remnants of them in the hammock with you where they dropped off. Extra feathers kind of scrunched in amongst where you're sleeping. All that stuff. Small stubby horns still. The ears have shrunk. A few feathers still stuck in your hair. But it is, from what you can feel, mostly you. Most of the blue tint is gone from your skin as well. Most of it. You
Can I?
don't feel your tail anymore.
It's good. Can I go back over to the mirror? I know I had tried the night before, but I want to try again to tap into this ability, and grow my hair back out and look as much like myself as possible.
Give me a charisma save. Or charisma
Save.
check, rather. Not a save.
13.
You grow the hair a few more inches. Several of the feathers get longer as well. The horns protrude a little bit further. Does not feel as comfortable as you'd like, but you sort of got there.
Well, we'll get there. I just want to spend like the next 10 minutes or so just like making the hair look nice. I'm just brushing it and like trying to make myself look like I've been on the road this entire time. And I've never actually like been able to brush my hair. So I've heard about it, and if there's a brush in here, I want to try it. And I just want to spend like the next 10 minutes doing that.
You can scrounge around in the room, shuffling through all sorts of stuff and things. You do find a kind of bedraggled looking brush, dingle hopper or whatever, and you start brushing your hair. It's weird with the horns. You kind of you keep catching that, like clunking the brush against it. It's like ow, ow. Ah, okay.
This is not. It's okay. It's not what I thought it was, but it's a good experience. And as I finish, I'm going to look back in the mirror, kind of talking both to myself and to whoever else is in there. Today's going to be a good day. And I'm going to walk out of the room, kind of like whistling Mr. Blue Sky, and see what's going on.
Hey, passengers, are either of you doing anything in the back of the mind here?
You can start, DeAndre.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, you go. No, you go. No, you go. I think he probably isn't saying too much. I think he's probably just kind of just observing Charlie from like the background, like a little bit. He might like try to like give her like motions to go through, like to avoid the horns. Not saying out loud, just like, I guess, how do I explain? Like if he's
kind of like
making
pulling the hand a little this way or that, trying to give that muscle memory.
And just give her like, a little nudge in this direction, because he's kind of just like wants to like observe her a little bit, but he's not making himself super known. You do know that there's like a presence here. He might have said like sorry for the horn. You might get like this feeling of like remorse of
like, ooh, sorry.
Sorry, it's my bad. That's me. But yeah, not really saying too much, just observing for now. Chiron
is doing the same. He's observing. If she's walking around, and you said she was she clumsy? You mentioned her a little bit in her movements, like walking wise.
She is getting much more used to it at this point. The birdie feats have pretty well reset. Something that you're really glad you were unconscious for.
Yep. Yeah, she's getting around. I'd just be like, "Hey, sorry if you keep waking up with your feet cold. I can't wear shoes, so sorry about that."
I'm always cold, so it's fine.
The feathers help if you leave them, but it's your choice. If you need any help, just reach in.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going out and seeing who I can run into out here.
So
figure out what we're doing today and why we're doing it.
You pull the door open, and there's another room.
An empty room?
This one is lavish. There's an ensuite bath. There is a very plush bed. There is a tapestry upon tapestry decorating the walls, warm wood behind it. Very carefully made. Very fine craftsmanship. All of the furniture is embellished with floral motifs. There are arrangements of dried flowers, and it smells like a very pleasant potpourri in here. It's a very comfortable temperature. There's a very small hearth, glowing embers.
Where I come from, everyone is uncomfortable all the time. Everywhere we sleep, everything we do, everything we spend our day with, like, I think it's just baked into the way that they do things. They want everyone to be miserable equally. Man, what I wouldn't have given to why didn't we pick this room? And if there's like a nice flower, you mentioned that there's some flowers throughout the room. If there's like a nice flower, I just want to pluck it and press it in the journal that we share.
Sure. Roll me for funsies.
I'll actually pluck 3. I'll pluck 3, one for each of the companions in here that I know of.
All right, roll me 2d6.
It's too cute.
Mm-hmm.
They're people. A 5 and a 6.
5, and a 6. I need to write something down.
Damn it.
What is poisonous?
I just wanted to pick some flowers.
Like, oh, I'm
Don't
just
worry
trying to
about it. It's
Damn it.
fine.
It's always fine here.
Texts. Give me a minute. Gosh. Is it this document? I hope so. That's the wrong one. Shoot. Ugh, making me work. So rude of you. 5, 6?
You made me roll. 5 and a 6.
No, I know. I said it before I was prepared.
He was just like,
That's
I
on
put a
me.
rose in a book.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll load eventually. 5 and a 6. Oh, okay. Scrolling. You pull these flowers. They're sharp and angular. They remind you of the architecture of the room itself. And as you crush them into the journal, you hear murmuring, bits of language, whispers. You feel like you caught a couple of words, but it's hard to make them out. There you go. That's what you put in there. You're welcome. So
Okay.
yes, the rooms, or the windows rather, still that kind of foggy glass that Navis's room had, which you wouldn't know. You couldn't really tell through the slats of your room, like all those little points of light coming through. Very hazy, all the light, until you walk up to the window. Everything is so comfortable here. So comfortable. You think I could sleep forever on this bed. Why don't you roll me a charisma save?
Another charisma save. I don't want to do the work today.
Use my
That is
charisma.
a 18. 18.
Oh, there we go.
Mm.
Your
Thank God.
training
Bad rolls all day.
that regiment that's been drilled into you from a very young age. You're like, I have things to do. I can't stay here. And you open another door. Chiron, you were given a key. And you were told it will take you to your room and keep you from getting lost. Charlie doesn't know about that key.
He mentioned the key, but not necessarily what it was for, if I remember correctly.
Charlie, the room in front of you is a very stately room. Tall vertical lines, white on white, like damask wallpaper. It's got like a velvety feeling to it. The furniture is very utilitarian and almost aggressive. It is not a place to stay put in for very long. The doorknobs are made of crystal, which is something you've never in your life seen. There are a couple of extra doors leading to different places, and the light coming through in this one is cold and wintry. You can feel a chill seeping up through the floor into your feet.
Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie, use the
Okay.
key. The key that I mentioned.
Okay, and I'm just gonna I don't know where exactly the key is, so I'm reaching into pockets.
I wanna try to like guide the hand where I put the key in like a little. There's a little pouch on the side.
Give me a wisdom.
Let me do it.
I'm looking.
Nope, the hand is mine. Let me use it.
That's a 13.
Slap your own wrist.
Slap.
I also rolled a 13.
No.
You start pulling the hand this way, but Charlie's pulling it that way. And it takes an uncomfortable amount of time of both of you like fumbling each other's hand, hand out of the way.
Listen, I like that you guys, it's, I want us to all work together, and I'm trying to be okay with the fact that everyone is in here, but, I just want to be me, like it's a deep-seated fear of mine that, I would just have people controlling everything that I do, like literally controlling everything. And now I feel like I'm living that. So just I know you're trying to help, but just let me just struggle and like just tell me if it's in like a pocket or something, and like and then I can choose to ignore you. But
just let me struggle.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. And then you feel no pressure at all from Kyron at all.
Thank you. Sorry for yelling.
That presence
disappears, and you cannot feel
I'm gonna continue struggling.
You shamed him into submission. He's gone.
Nobody's actually in the way. It's just you being you.
You were the only struggle along the way. You just yelled at Kyron for nothing. Now, Kyron disappears. You don't feel him. Kyron, as far as you can tell, nothing happened. You're just not there. You blink out. And Charlie, you are trying desperately to find this key. And you start to feel just the tiniest bit of panic. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's got to be here. And then you think back to that room that you were in, that mess of trinkets. And then you think, what if I don't have it? Before you reach into a weird little corner of the pouch of tools. And you pull out a key with several little bits attached to it. There's a fountain that you recognize.
Oh, fuck. The fountain's on the key?
It's like a little key fob type deal.
Oh.
Beep beep.
Oh. Okay.
So that's where I parked that.
But it's a Horror of the Haze fountain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I don't like this place. I'm gonna go to the doorknob with it because it looks like there's a spot for me to insert this key. Okay. I'm gonna do
it
that.
Accepts tap.
I'm gonna brace myself for whatever's on the other side.
Using the key on the door, you twist it open, and you step back into that central room with 8 doors. There's still a note on the door next to yours, to the left. It says, "Help yourself!" A little exclamation point.
Mm-mm. Not in Demon Tower.
Okay. Do I get any indication of, do I hear anybody? Do I hear my companion? Navos? Brun?
Oh,
Duncan?
Brun is nowhere to be found out here.
Uh-oh.
There are small rat things running across the walls, which you haven't seen before. They are all sorts of horrible little rat-like things with blue flames for their heads instead of actual heads.
Why?
Some of them drag portions of themselves, such as entrails, and leave trails of blood and such. They're horrible little things.
Hmm.
But they are
Okay,
running on these little like handrails that curve around the walls of the tower, popping in and out of little doors.
Okay, so there's one that says "Help yourself." There, am I
Yep.
seeing this correctly on here? That one says "Lyric, son of Nabos."
So that's the tracker for Lyric.
Oh, I
who's
see.
currently
Oh,
in
okay,
the
that's not
Infinite
written
Suite.
on the door.
It's the lyric door.
No. That's the child. You don't really know what's in the other doors, so you can just go ahead and
Dude,
ignore all the notes.
This is horrifying. I hate everything. I hate everything about this.
Wow.
He's chain smoking 3 at a time. That's impressive.
It's so funny.
He's also only like a few days old, but that's beside the point.
There's so much lung cancer to get as quickly as
Oh
possible.
no.
Yeah, start young.
Okay, but I don't hear anybody.
No, you don't. And we'll
Um,
actually just
okay.
leave you there for a little bit.
Okay,
What?
that's good.
That's good.
Well. So thinking of who's been the nicest to me, Brun has been the nicest. Navos has been the nicest. You know what? I like that Duncan guy. He's not really nice to me, but I feel like he has. I don't know. I like his spunk.
Don't say that.
Curtis.
No, I wasn't. No.
I said it, and I was like, "Is that the phrase?"
That is the phrase, though.
seen
That's the
him-
problem.
It is, but when Curtis says it, it feels gross.
I've never said
I've
it.
seen the armor that he carries with the Vidar symbol on it.
Yeah.
Can I cast locate object and try to find in what direction that object is, where that armor is, and I want to move toward where I am presuming Duncan is. Then
Sure.
no, I take it back.
No, it's too late.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
You have stepped out of door number 7 here. You
Door number
see
7.
the door that says help yourself is door number 6. You get a sense that it is back through door number 7 that you would find that armor.
Okay. Oh. But I only have my key. What the fuck? Oh,
We'll leave you
man.
there for now to
Yeah, please
sit and
do.
think about that.
Please do.
All right. Brun, buddy.
Hi.
Hi. Give me a moment.
I'm so ready to reap the repercussions of my actions. Let's go.
Okay, so y'all gotta tell me if something's weird. Hopefully this is the right one.
It's weird already.
Brun.
Right, insanity door.
You are back in that whirling nightscape. The one that you had experienced with Ellerin.
Yeah.
The sky field or the star fields shifting and mingling above you. Clouds of multicolored energy flashing back and forth like a storm. And it is whirling all around you. You are in the eye of a tornado of some kind of magical energies that you have no idea what it is. Below your feet is that sea of dark glass. I'm getting rather used to seeing you here. To what do I owe the pleasure yet again?
Gonna look around and see if I can. Looking first on the plane of the world that I'm in, and then remembering one of the last times we were in this room, the floor shattering beneath my feet. I'm gonna look down.
Reflected beneath you is a blue tiefling. They are dressed moderately fancifully. A lot of bling and jewelry, nicely tailored clothing. A little hard to make out. Male, female, fairly androgynous. And they have replaced your reflection. Just kind of looking at you as you look at them.
That's such a good fucking visual. That's so tasty.
They've got hands on hips, looking a little disappointed with you.
And repeat, I'm so sorry, what did they say again when I popped through?
I'm getting rather used to seeing you here. To what do I owe the pleasure? Once again.
You know, I wish I knew. Something seems to keep pulling me here. Instead of, unconsciousness or death or wherever I'm supposed to be going, I end up getting routed through your...
My domain, actually.
Okay.
Of a sort.
I apologize for the intrusion. What should I call you?
I've got many names. You may refer
gotta
to me as Margin, the Betrayer.
Margin. Does that
I
name
believe
ring
that's
a
what
bell?
folks have been calling me these days.
Does that name ring a bell for Brun?
Give me a
You can always trust
religion.
someone. You can always
Religion
trust
check.
someone with the betrayer in their name.
Finally, the
Like,
points
I
I
go by
put
that.
into that skill get to be used.
That's on my resume, the betrayer.
You too?
18
Yeah.
plus 3 for a 21.
You have a very good memory of this particular name.
Uh-oh.
It appears several times in many different religious contexts. Generally, this name is spoken of with some amount of scorn. Margin the Betrayer, god of dreams.
Can you spell the name for me?
I can drop it in chat for you.
Yeah, that'd be even better.
It is in the document, the Pantheon document that I dropped in the library forever ago.
Incredible. You can also look there for future. Cool. Cool. Do I have any specifics about how they earned that nom de guerre of the betrayer?
They are that trickster figure in every story, right?
Okay.
The boogeyman behind all of the world's evils. They are the antithesis of every god story, right? They are always there causing problems.
If
At
that's
this
what you'd like.
point, I feel like I need to start charging you.
You'd be well within your rights to do that. Is your domain, after all.
It certainly is. I asked you a long time ago, of what do you dream? And I believe I might have found a way to make that come true. Are you interested? There's this big shit-eating grin as they have leaned down to look closer through the glass.
Interested. Certainly. However, an abundance of caution. I'm not one to believe every story people tell about others, but when every story is the same, it's hard to have a counterpoint to that. I say as someone who's got stories about himself that are true. And tempering that expectation. What would you need from me?
One of mine has gone astray. Not by its own choosing. Believe you might be familiar with it. Kid by the name of Mihir.
Brun. Hold on. I'm doing a real quick. This is to see how well Brun keeps his cool. This isn't even to hide it. This is just composure. This is.
Mm-hmm.
Mihir is one of yours.
One of mine. You spend enough time on the material plane, things happen. You end up with a few offspring. Things happen with them. So, a little distant, not directly mine, but still, nonetheless. One of mine. I would like to see him returned. Things are changing, and I won't be able to affect it much longer.
Well, it's an awfully big world down there. Got any help for finding Mihir?
You get that big grin. That face that says, "Oh, you are interested." Dropped in chat there is Majin, the Betrayer, from Black Ballad, actually.
Wow.
There were senseless claims, foundless claims rather, made against me for making so many tieflings. I didn't make this one. I didn't make Vox technically either, so like,
I was gonna
2 out of
say
3 were not me.
I heard
Rip.
blue tiefling. I was like, oh, hold, no, I'm not. Yeah, I was unaware.
It's Calyx. Nah, that's Majin.
I think I prefer the one that Derek shared.
Which one is that?
The one that I'm imagining.
There it is.
Brun, you had asked if there was anything to help with the finding of Mihir.
Plenty of people in that world, and either this Mihir's shown a bit of a gift and is squirreled away somewhere, or is blending in well enough that nobody can find him.
This Mihir. Come on now. I can see it in your mind. The way your soul pulls toward him. You want that kid back.
Yeah.
There's a hand reaching towards you through the glass. I can help make that happen. If you do make it happen, we'll consider your debts paid. Every time I've brought you back from the brink. Hate to admit it, that kid's kind of important. To a lot of people, actually. Several of them treating him rather poorly. Don't much care for that.
An amendment to this. And sort of Brun like crouches down, not taking the hand, but looking in Majin's eyes. I get the kid.
Of
I
course.
bring him to you. You tell him what you need him to do, but he makes a choice. He makes that call on his own.
That seems fair enough to me. Do we have a deal?
Sort of looking down into that glass with that hand extended. It isn't somebody reaching up.
It's still on the other side of the glass.
Flips. It feels like there's this moment for Brun where it flips, and it is a hand reaching down. Brun doesn't feel like he's looking down through the glass. He's looking up, and someone's reaching down for him. If it sounds fair, it never is. And big hand reaches up to grab Majin's hand and shake it.
Now you're catching on. And the glass around you shatters. You jolt awake. In that bed that was restraining you before, arms and legs kind of pulled tight by the sheets. There's a lot of sweat all around you. As you jerk awake, you feel those bindings tighten reflexively.
Good morning, bed. Please let me go. Would like to stand up now.
And the hold relaxes. Sheets becoming sheets once again, letting you free.
Standing up, sort of going towards, I think there was like a wash basin and a mirror. Looking at the arm or the hand that I shook with Majin, is there any marking on the skin? Is anything different about Brun?
You look at your arm, and the first thing you notice is how kind of stiff it feels as you go to move the hand up towards you, bring it into view. You see pale white stone with veins of black running through it. When you poke at it and feel it with your other hand, it's cool to the touch. There are imperfections in the surface. Your hand is clawed some slight spikes from the back of it. It looks like a gauntlet, but when you touch the surface, you feel it. Like you're touching your own arm. You can feel both sides of that. Your skin seems to have shattered up to that point. From the hand up the forearm, just a little bit.
Okay,
About halfway. Yeah.
All right, kid. Clock's ticking. And we'll, like, throw on a shirt and step out of the room before the door closes, think about it, go back in, rummage around for a key and make sure I have it on me, and then go leave. Like, the camera's, like, lingering on the door.
For no reason whatsoever.
The door almost shuts, and then Brun's hand, like, reaches out to go back in.
Wait, my keys.
Fuck.
Need a bowl next to the door for the key. Not that I'll use it. Charlie, as you are stood in front of that door, getting ready to step back in, it pulls open, and there's a massive man in front of you.
So Charlie, actually, when you walk out into this circle, Charlie is just pacing, actually, and just saying, like, with her back turned to you still, kind of like tapping each door as she walks past it. I can go wherever I want to, but I don't know what anything is. I'm free, but I'm not, and it's very... Oh, hey, bro. Good to see you.
Hey, Charlie. Good to see you. Brun is still, like, holding his hand like he's rubbing a knot out of something in the palm. How's being back?
You know, are you okay?
Yeah, I think.
It's taking your appearance rather well, Charlie.
I'm not all there.
It's crowded in there. I get it.
We've got to get better at this whole shape-changing thing.
There are feathers, long feathers, that have dropped from Charlie's hair that litter the floor, that bright blue.
I'm the mess, but, you know.
Yeah, you're 4 different colors of mess.
Are you hurt?
No. I'm also kind of my own mess here and sort of hold up the gently taloned hand. This is also new. Ow. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for getting caught up in my own stuff. If you want to talk about your stuff, I mean, I know you have the others that you've been around longer, but no, I'm always a listening ear. So
it's one of the things where chatting with a stranger is easy because they're a little further out from it.
Yeah. Well, I'm still a stranger, kind of. So, even to myself some days. So, if, the offer stands.
What's the worst decision you ever made? And let's start there. What's the worst decision you ever made?
Oh, I tried to help some people recently, and I think I hurt them instead, and I didn't mean to. But I'm wondering if maybe me trying to help them was a bad decision.
Did you know it was a bad decision as soon as you made it?
I still don't know.
If you hadn't made that choice, would it have been worse?
There's the unknown on one side and the hypothetical on the other. I mean, I I don't know, but I think that's kind of the point sometimes is, we tend to dwell on the choices we make, right or wrong. And I don't know, sometimes it's better just to keep moving.
Yeah. Make the choice and keep trucking.
Yeah. There's always going to be more choices. Where are the others?
Oh, I don't know. You're probably, and point to the Infinite Suite, probably still in there if they're sleeping. I wanted to watch Ebok move the tower, and that I think was a mistake. But
Second time I heard that name today, I still have no idea.
oh,
That is.
yeah.
Fill me in as we cut off.
Mavis.
If you see someone else leaving feathers behind, and like that's where the camera sort of pans away, it's like Brent's giving the real rough sketch of Ebok.
Mavis. You are awoken to the sounds of munchin' and crunchin'. Somebody eating some hardtack, part of your ration. The weight of a second person on your bed is gone.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Sure, you learn enough, but some food really hits a spot, right?
Very nice.
Okay. Lyric, can I ask, do you see anything else? Are you like... Is it like a fly?
The munching and crunching continues.
Okay. I sent out a request to the assistants to get in touch with Brun. Don't know if they have yet, but whenever you're set, we could go check in with him.
And looking at Lyric, they settle. That visual aberration, the glitching, it stops. And they turn to you. We should go to the library. All sorts of chipper.
Forgive me, do you remember what just happened the past few seconds? Has this been you the whole time?
I've been eating.
So when you swap the voice, the attitude, can I ask what happens?
Attitude, voice.
You were very monotone. Didn't want to answer everything.
I'm not sure. Is something the matter?
No,
And they
no.
look a little concerned.
No, we're all right. Yes, once you're set, we can head out. Can I see what it looks like out the window?
When you look out the window, the frosting of the glass clears. You can see for what feels like miles. These gently rolling hills. There's a stream to the south. Grasslands, as far as you can see. and hills, gently rolling hills.
You can hear my fingernails tapping on the sill, really debating. It's nice out here. I think it'd be good for us to step out as a group eventually. I think Brun and Duncan can help train you a bit, say in case anything we pop into something that we can't get away from soon enough.
You want me to leave again? With you?
Not for any kind of, say, mission, but
They
just
seem
to...
very concerned at the idea. I much prefer the library.
Of course, but there are plenty other libraries. Some that have subjects that nothing could be found here. On tops of plenty of other people,
I think
animals.
Ebok would disagree. I don't like when Ebok disagrees, or when I am wrong in front of Ebok. But
We're all,
for now, we should go. We should
of
We should
course.
step out. It's rather stuffy in here, and there are no books.
Yes.
And Lyric is going to pull the door open.
Don't worry about being wrong. That's how we learn. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. And I'll follow them outside.
You end up in a few rooms before you remember your key.
Gone forever.
You pull it from your satchel and let yourself out. You see Brun and Charlie in the main room.
Morning, I think. How have you two been?
There's a rat at Brun's foot, kind of tip-tapping on his toe.
Now. You're just now going to tell Brun. This was hours ago.
It turns towards you, just like tap, 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 tap on Brun's foot.
Yeah,
Yeah, little guy. Hand kind
And
of
when
like
you look at it, Brun, it points toward Navos.
yeah, thank you.
that's Navos. He's a friend.
It kind of like, it grabs your shoelace, your bootlace a little bit, and like tugs you a little bit toward Navos.
Hold on. Don't tug from the boots. It's easy to get stepped on. Like kind of offer, like scoop down and like offer the hand for it to climb into.
It'll hop in.
Yeah, it's like okay,
And it'll like
Here.
ratatouille with your hand. Your
like kind of grab the thumb and pull it.
and just like lead you toward Navos.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And then it'll
hold
pull
on.
the thumb upward, like a little thumbs up with you. It makes your hand do a thumbs up, and it'll hop down and scatter.
I did not like those things at first, but I love them now. That's adorable.
Thank you very
Navos,
much.
Why did that thing just puppeteer my hand?
Don't ask them to do anything.
Well, yeah, you're. Anyway, what? Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Navos.
Hello, Brun.
Oh, there's two of them.
And they give you a little wave. We're off to the library.
Yes.
You're not tired of it yet.
Well, Lyric has a request.
I
Please.
have been saving some books with music, and you said that we could. You would teach me how to read them.
You bet I did. It's been a minute,
And-
so it might take me a little bit of practice, but I can show you how to read it.
They will excitedly grab your hand as well as Navos's and start pulling you both
Which
toward the library.
hand?
The clawed one.
The clawed one.
They don't seem to notice or care. There's a library afoot.
There is a library afoot. And be like, Charlie, you want to come with us? As I reach out a hand to grab Charlie by the shoulder and bring Charlie along with us.
I could come myself. I can walk. I can walk there. I don't need anyone. No, of course.
Lyrics moving fast, and I do not want you getting lost in this library.
Oh, it's Charlie. Hi. It's been some time. I have a few questions once we're in, but I hope you've been all right.
Yeah, no, things are good. I should have mentioned this before. You guys do notice, I mean, kind of, with some of the details, because I look like a couple people right now, but several of Charlie's features are familiar to you because it seemed like every time that Thane turned into a woman, for any reason, anytime they wore that face, there were always hints of Charlie in those features, like the eyes, the lips, the cheeks. Like there's always a little bit that like Thane had been using as inspiration for the faces they took, and you see that as she looks at you. But no, I'm good. Yeah, if you want to chat, I can't guarantee I have answers, but
Yeah, sure.
Would love to chat. I just don't want you.
You are all pulled into the library by a very excited, smaller Navos. And that is where we will end for tonight.
Yeah.
all right.
Notably,
We made
Duncan
it.
never
Good
appeared
job.
from the Infinite Suite.
Just been enjoying a spa day.
Let's feed that fucker the blood well before he gets out of hand.
Good stuff.
Damn.
Good stuff.
Teehee. Any stars or wishes for tonight? Star Andrew for being here and being Charlie again.
The
Oh.
star for the quartet getting our little barbershop quartet getting a little more talking time together.
Still filling each other out.
Very
Yeah, it'll grow.
knowing it's fun to watch you all knowing yourselves in the same body is gonna just be a fucking cluster, but I'm enjoying watching.
I think I imagine that as we get more accustomed to it, that the transitions will be less painful and less extended.
Sure.
Is the hope. or we just become one monstrosity with like characteristics of everyone we.
I love that pool of like helpfulness each one is trying to build in, except you all kind of want that control anyway.
No, I want to be the helper. I know.
Yes.
I will be the main altar eventually.
I will be the
But no,
prime.
yeah. I
We're
will
all
be prime.
very strong personalities that want to be in the front.
Yeah, it's I
Wanna
mean,
move my own?
Star in general for like that specifically, as far as like I think that was like a very interesting response, and I like how Chiron handled it too, as far as like, no, just let me do not do this for me. I am my own person, which is I could only imagine how hard that must be for Charlie to be part of a collective now, where it's like I am my own person. So
We're recovering collective.
Yeah.
So and it's good, to set you have to set those boundaries and let us know. And Chiron was like, and I'm getting Kalix saw that from the back. He was like, okay, good that I know that, and good that I was the one to have to do it. So
A star to the dreamscape from both of you guys with
Fucker's back
the
again.
mirrored kind of imagery, and that was just really, really cool. I love that accent for that tiefling.
Yeah.
That's been incredible. And a star for Derek as well for the nice moment Lyric.
Yeah.
Such a good
You're the best. You're a good dad.
You're such a good dad.
I love the kid, but
Yeah.
he confuses me. I don't get it.
Andrew,
It's
can you
good.
confirm that that's what having children is like? Are
I was
we
gonna
role
say.
Yeah,
playing
they-
reality here?
I live in a constant state of confusion.
And we're nailing it.
He said, "I don't want ice cream." Then why did you ask for it?
100% accuracy right on that. Look at him go.
Perfect.
Just a super duper small like retcon, I guess. Just in that moment when Kalis was like observing, when he saw Charlie like touching the horns, I think Kalis like might have gone to say something, and then saw like the horns were causing you anguish, and then he like stepped back. That's why he was like quiet in that moment.
Interesting. Neat.
I like it.
I love causing you all various types of trauma.
So like this emotional. And I think
Go ahead. Sorry.
I still have trauma from last time we played. So
So
I was waiting.
I mean, that was your fault. You did.
I
it.
know.
Andrew was
Star-
saying,
Oh, sorry, Andrew.
Yeah, just that I've been hearing about this tower for months now. This is my first time actually being in the tower as a player, and I was so confused. I was so like it was so perfect with
Good.
yeah. I'm thinking like it's just a fucking tower, you know, and then there's the blood room.
Andrew, are my
no.
notes not sufficient? Are my notes not good enough for you?
Honestly,
Yeah,
it
Scorch
makes
said
it worse.
question marks.
It makes me anxious.
any tower, wizard tower, it never either very very good or very very bad. Bad in several different ways. It can't be. There's no just like normal tower ever.
Star
This one
Yeah.
is no exception.
Star for the absolute curveball you threw me, X, about Mahir possibly being Majin's kid.
Mm.
Not directly. They did specify that.
Okay,
Lineage, like
lineage aside. Ooh, that's gonna be a tense conversation with Mahir's dad when we get into
Yeah.
this.
What happened with them then?
Uh,
Don't worry about it.
I got listen, I knew I had to talk to him already, and now it's really going to be important to get that in. But again, also teeing up that sudden transformation. I wasn't sure how slow the transformation was going to get, and the fact that now it is just like the right arm. It's kind of Hellboy coded, like it's giving Hellboy, and I'm all about it.
Well, I'm glad that went
Yeah.
well.
No, I'm so.
I
love
also, I don't know. This is a little above board inside baseball. I don't know if you had anything planned for Ebok spellcasting. I fucking loved that. Ebok moving the tower. I
So-
don't know if that was prepped or entirely off the top of your dome.
Do you
I don't
want
want
to
to know. It was fucking.
Aw.
If you would like to share, that is your call. But like,
I would love to share that I made all of that up on the spot. Because I have
Nice.
vague
Beautiful.
ideas of how they
That-
cast.
it-
Of how he casts, rather.
It
But,
it
yeah.
read so like visually, it was so clear, and I love that. Especially describing this ballroom dance was just like that's so good. Like that it is such an interesting way to handle that magic, and it like
Ebok
Brun was like,
is my beautiful birdie boy.
I want to
Love
watch
it.
this shit. I want to watch this weird shit happen. Oops, I fell into the dream world again.
Mavis is not mom's favorite.
Oops, I got
Ebok is
magically
mom's favorite.
tased.
I did touch the high voltage power line. That's my bad.
You sure did.
Do we have a guest game scheduled for August?
August. Great question. August 31st does not appear to have anyone written down.
Cool.
So you
Cool.
want
I
that
would
one?
like to do that. Yes, please.
Okay. Is this a return to Marshall?
I am not. What I will tell you guys as players is everyone will be playing a member of the Celestial Collective, except one of you, who is like an acolyte, someone who's like Celestial Collective curious. And the collective is moving on Maestre, the kind of like their polar opposite. They've been at war for a long time, and they have, because of everything that's happening with the Weave, they're like, this is our chance to make a move on these people, and that is the idea of the game. So we finally get to see more of the collective and more of their like arch nemesis, who have really only been mentioned up to this point.
I thought we had played as people in Maestro.
We were in a coma in like the
Okay.
city
Dang.
between, which is basically like fantasy Poland, and they were being
and they were
invaded
getting
by
blitzed.
both of them. Yes,
Right,
yeah, they were
right.
being.
Okay,
it's
cool.
it's the historical precedent there. So
Thank you for setting that straight.
yeah, so we haven't been to Maestre yet, and we've only kind of seen like soldiers from Maestre on the other side of a wall. There was never any interaction with them, I don't think.
Okay, cool. So we will do that for then. Next week, Curtis is running some more Blades in the Dark.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
As my other beautiful birdie boy.
Yes.
So many birds.
It'll be. It might be.
Apparently, I've got a thing for bird people.
It might be.
From tieflings to birds.
Might be shorter.
It might be a shorter session, depending on how the adventure goes, because we will probably, or it'll be more RP heavy, because we are almost concluded with this particular portion of the heist, because you guys threw many, many wrenches at me. And
You're welcome.
So if we make it down, you complete the job. We'll have downtime activities that you get to follow through on.
Yay.
And we can follow the downtime activities. You learn a little more about the city, I think, is a good opportunity for that, and specific areas of it. So we might be done by 9. We might push to 9:30, but I do not expect us going late.
Cool.
Okay.
So
Cool.
That gives me
Alright.
2 weeks to learn a song to sing to lyric.
Excellent.
Brun promised
Amazing.
lyric a song _ fuck.
Yeah, that was ages ago.
Sure fucking was.
You're not putting things off to the last minute.
I'll try to come up with some type of instrumental. Try to tie something in.
Very excited.
No pressure.
Yeah, Derek, we'll chat, because I have some ideas for what Brun would sing, and I don't
Okay.
know if I don't know what we could do. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, like a mixed genre. It's gonna be screamo and like a like a ukulele.
That's metal. It has to be.
Yeah.
Yodeling, you say?
No. Eric and oh no, Eric and Deandra, have you guys heard the last thing that Navo
Yes.
sang?
Uh-huh.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yep.
That was shared.
Yeah, we
That's in the
did.
chat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. It's coming. Oh no. Fun fact, it's just going to be that, except I'm the one singing all of the lines, and it's going to be incredible.
Oh.
Real quick. We've gone through stars. We've done a little bit of the bookkeeping of things, the scheduling. Any wishes? Things to see alter, change, etc. going forward.
Next, I would like to get us out of. Would like to get us out of the tower, and the tower has been nice, especially as we've had some folks missing. I would like to get out of the tower and keep some momentum in our next session, which will be easier once the gang's all back.
Mhm.
For worse, because look at us.
Look at, what do you mean? We're the perfect crew, motley crew.
Okay. Any others?
Okay.
I don't know how to go about it, but I'm trying to think of a way to not have to worry too much about Lyric again. Say if we bring them out and then don't have to do that, like
there a
we have to
fire
revert back to the tower again just to complete something. I don't know the best way about this.
Just feed them to the Bloodwell.
Yeah, I was thinking
Perfect.
like you either take them on the adventures, or you leave them with Ebog with the chance of them getting eaten. That's your only two options.
And that's what we had. We ran into like a combat and it got a little hectic, and so we had to return them back to the tower. Yeah,
Imagine this place is not safe for a child. This world is not safe for a child.
I want them to
Would've
learn,
guessed.
but they're still 2 weeks old.
They got to experience death on their first day of life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
You gotta hit the highs and lows as early
Yeah.
as you can. That's
Papa
all I'm
Davos,
saying.
like point blank, blasted a plant lady in the face.
I think
that the child was like enamored with.
maybe just let Ebok, let Ebok eat Lyric, and then it'll pass like a kidney stone, and then he'll never want to do it again. So, but he's safe in the tower.
That's a horrible answer. Because Ebok's out
Wow, you want
enough
some
that
more?
he's gonna
No
yarp.
more.
He's gonna yarp
It's gonna be a
like a
pellet.
pellet, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be a bad time. It's not gonna
Oh.
be.
A lyric pellet.
He's gonna what? A pellet?
A herc? They
He's
herc
gonna
it up.
Herc.
Like
I'm
If I
just
say it with enough confidence, you'll
brainstorming.
believe me.
no, I like yarping.
I'm giving you options. Sorry, you don't like them.
That's all right. I'll butt a
Charlie,
few
you're gonna
more
have to pass these
kids.
along.
You're passing what to Navel. Navels, just let your child get eaten.
Navos, hold on. I'm getting a message. Yeah, just let the owl eat your kid. Anything else? Oh no, we're good. Okay, we're good there. Yep, that's
Peace
the
out.
message.
That's all. Goodbye.
So wise.
Num, num.
I
Yes, the dog
am-
is.
Oh, you're talking about Ebok. Yeah. Him too.
Yeah, the message to Charlie was from Ebok, posing as Calyx. In your mind.
In your mind.
It's getting
your
more confusing by the
head.
minute.
Any other wishes, my friends?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Mm-mm.
Pattern is full. All right. With that, friends, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all next week.
Yay. Good
Bye.
job,
Bye,
everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.